Is Huda about to get dumped from Love Island USA? The Jeremiah saga is blowing up. America has spoken, and Huda might be out. If you've been keeping up with Love Island USA Season 7, then you know the last few episodes have been absolute chaos. What started as a dreamy connection between Huda and Jeremiah has now spiraled into one of the most explosive storylines in the villa. From pancake meltdowns to whispered betrayals, the love story has combusted on national TV. And it's looking like Huda's time in paradise might be over. So, what actually went down between Huda and Jeremiah? And why is America so eager to split them up? Day 1. Darlings turned toxic. It all began with fireworks. Huda and Jeremiah linked up from the moment they entered the villa, establishing what seemed like an instant emotional and physical connection. They laughed, they cuddled, they vibed. While other couples hesitated, they went all in. Like, locked in and jealous kind of in. Huda made it clear. Jeremiah was hers. As new bombshells entered the villa, she drew lines in the sand, warning the other women that Jeremiah was basically off limits, even though both were supposedly still open to exploring connections. It was classic Islander territory marking, but viewers started to side-eye the possessiveness. Things escalated further during challenges. Jeremiah kissed other girls. Huda flipped. But Huda kissed other guys? Crickets. Fans quickly began to call out the double standard. To solidify their bond, the show rewarded them with the first solo date of the season, a romantic water park escape. They laughed, they talked future plans, and for a moment, it looked like they were a lock for the finals. But this is Love Island. And paradise? It never stays perfect for long. Pancake Gate and cracks in the connection. As the days wore on, the spark began to fizzle. One of the most ridiculous yet revealing moments? Pancake Gate. Huda wasn't impressed with Jeremiah's breakfast skills, calling out his undercooked pancakes and asking Taylor to step in and remake them. The real kicker? She was offended that Jeremiah didn't offer to help her in the kitchen afterward. Fans began asking hard questions. Was Jeremiah love-bombing her to stay relevant? Was Huda controlling and overreactive? And just like that, cracks turned into canyons. Then, America got involved. In episode 10, everything changed. For the first time this season, America got to play matchmaker, choosing which of the new bombshells would pair up with which OG Islander. The choices were revealed in episode 12, and to say the fire pit ceremony was explosive would be an understatement. Jeremiah was matched with Iris. Huda was left standing alone. But Huda had reasons. As a single mom, she's protective of her energy. She wasn't just dating for fun, she was dating with purpose. Unfortunately, purpose doesn't always make good TV. When Ariana Madix delivered the news that America had picked Iris for Jeremiah, Huda was blindsided. "What? What the fuck?" she muttered in shock, visibly shaken. "I feel like we had the best connection in here." Moments later, it got worse. Huda was revealed to be one of 3 Islanders at risk of being dumped from the villa. It was a devastating twist that had Huda on the verge of tears. Ace and Nick ultimately voted to send her home, citing how emotionally closed off she'd been from the start. In the end, it was Charlie, despite his connection with Hannah, who was sent packing. Huda survived, but the damage was done. Jeremiah ghosts, Huda snaps, and the shower herd round the villa. The aftermath in episode 13? Tension, silence, betrayal. Episode 14. Is Huda next to go? In the closing scenes of episode 13, Jeremiah finally sat Huda down for a heart-to-heart. It didn't go well. He apologized. She called him selfish. He claimed she was overreacting. She accused him of playing the victim. "I don't want shy to do with you," Huda said with finality. And now, heading into episode 14, Huda finds herself the only single woman in the villa, aside from Taylor, who's not exactly front and center. A recoupling is looming, and all signs are pointing to a brutal exit for Huda. Who's coupled up? Jeremiah and Iris Ace, and Amaya Pepe, and Hannah Austin, and Chelly Jalen, and Olandria Nick and Sierra Single, Huda, Taylor. The odds aren't looking good. In a recent poll on the Love Island USA app, 70% of fans agreed. Huda and Jeremiah are done. Whether that means Huda is packing her bags tonight, well, we'll find out soon enough. Episode 14 airs Tuesday, June 17th. And if the teaser is anything to go by, it's going to be an emotional roller coaster. Buckle up. This island just got a whole lot hotter.